I know you salty as hell, I'm wishing you well. Knowing any field, I'm always gonna see you prevail. But I'ma derail, you feel like making me feel embarrassed. I see that you nail all the guilt and accountability. You mustered up, just the tail stood up in the shell. I figured I had to tiptoe around spaces that I'm living in, and my feelings where I'd rather sink or swim. Ain't goodbye my guilt that I'm living in.
Wagwan,
Wagwan, brethren.
how you feeling, my brother?
We're doing outstanding. It's a little crowded.
A little.
Um, how are you?
Your boy chilling. I ain't gonna lie. Life is going swell. Life is going
I
swell,
definitely feel that.
and I say that it's going swell because I'm finally putting the focus onto the things that I need to be putting focus on. You know what I'm
Such
saying?
as?
The gym, focus on my classes. I've always been like focused on like the work aspect. I haven't been like really calling out like that. I
Yeah.
don't really call out anyway unless like I have to. But like even like when I have to, like I still try to push to not do that.
Right.
Feel like I'm getting more closer to God, which I feel like I should be in my word a lot more. But I'm a prayer warrior,
Correct.
so I pray almost like every day.
Uh,
But I just need to be engulfed in my word every day. You know what I'm saying? But what about you, sir?
I've been chilling, man. I've been working. Ooh, I'm trying to be consistent with content. I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah, that too. That too.
grow in my department of just TikTok, YouTube, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get back into things. I'm actually preparing for my next poetry thing, my little poetry video I do.
Hmm.
Um, I think I found the word that I want to use as a solid foundation, which would be like, I think it was patience. Patience, not patience. I already did patience. It was, man, I can't think of it. But anyways, the words in my head, but I can't. It's not until my time. I can't say it, but it's just like I want to use that and then just go from there. And the word is peace. Peace is what I'm doing now.
Mm.
Because I feel like it's a lot of things that we need and we have, but I think a lot of things that we lacking right now is peace. Feel me? Not just in our lives, but in a lot of people's lives, also in our culture for sure. Because you see,
People hold a lot of generational trauma.
yeah, but then it's like people don't want to let go of those tendencies. See them like everybody want to be hard, everybody want to be like gangster, or just everybody want to act like they just, you feel me? Like we angry. We don't have to be angry.
At
So
all.
if we have more peace than anger, then you feel me? A lot of things will be more resolved. A lot of things will be more like together. But once you like that peace, it's just we here. Like stuff happens. Everybody want to be the top dog. You feel me? At some point, somebody got to crumble. But I mean, I guess that's just from the sports outlook of it too, because in sports, when you playing sports, bro, it's just like when you and your opponent, at the end of the day, it's respect. But you feel me? Is integrity, adversity, all things like that. So once we have those things going, everything else can't mess with that. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I'm going for right now.
What you looking forward to about like I worded that so wrong. So it's getting closer to the end of the year.
Hmm.
How do you feel about the expectations you set for yourself in the new year? Did you accomplish those?
I accomplished some of them. I showed myself that I can learn. I show myself that I can listen. But at the same time, I show myself that you can't be that same person you was 2 years ago.
You can't.
Feel me? You can't be that same person you was a few months ago because at the drop of a dime, something changes and you change also, depending on how your life correlate or how your life change. You feel me? So it's like I just learned to make my choices and also think about the choices that I make and how it can alter my life every single time. I'm starting to do that more, you feel me? Because you feel me? People gonna make we human. People make mistakes all the time. So I'm not gonna sit here and just not be real and be like I make all the right choices because I don't. Just like other people and maybe even you. You feel me? So it's like I would rather I rather grow with that than say I just got it. But that's just my opinion on that. Like, cause I don't got it. If I had everything, I wouldn't have issues. I wouldn't have problems. I wouldn't be, struggling in different areas. You feel me? Like financially, stuff like that. Because those usually happen when people have everything together. They don't really have to struggle with that because they got some things together. You feel me? I say I got some, like a little. You feel me? Because my mental state, I'm good. Emotionally, I'm good. Physically, I'm good. I'm doing better. You feel me? I'm not lazy as I was. I'm not, what's that word? When you wait and just wait.
Procrastinate.
Yeah, like my procrastination isn't that bad as it used to be. So it's like now I'm trying to focus and grow every single day in any aspect. What about yourself?
But I feel like I damn near accomplished like everything I set for myself. I got closer with God, became more disciplined in working out,
Yeah.
became more disciplined in like my classwork. Um, and opportunities just really just coming out my way endlessly. Like with me hosting or co-hosting the Welcome Back concert, shout out my guy Benji. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that put me on.
Yeah.
But whenever that came about, like I knew that was just like nothing but like God,
Hmm.
because I feel like if I was given that position, I want to say even a year ago, I wouldn't be as prepared for it as I am now. I wasn't in the same headspace that I am in now. Like
Yeah.
everything just felt so chaotic. You feel me? But yeah, I say that to say like God really did his big thing on that. Like I matured a lot.
Hmm.
Um, I became a lot more understanding of my situation, of why certain people were like leaving my circle.
Yeah.
I didn't really argue about it. I used to be in my head a lot about it, but now it's more so the fact that they weren't able to have that seat because they were the ones that were holding me down
Right.
instead of picking me up. And ever since I saw it in that shape or form, like friends, family, all that, like I severed ties with that because it was breeding problems within like my head. So I had to dead that. It was a learning process, but I feel like now in month 9, I'm fine.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. I really like that.
Thank you,
Um,
thank you, thank you. It's a marathon. It's a marathon.
I
It is
think
a
that
marathon.
everything is unfolding better for both of us because I feel like you know we did our part with God. Praying to Him. You know, giving Him His praise, like His glory, going to church. Like we both did our part, and sometimes we lacked at points.
Hmm.
Cause I had told my um what's the Cassie. I had told Cassie the other day. I was like, well, I just I just like was chasing money and wasn't chasing God for real. When I was coming back up here, because it's like I made a decision to move, um, and then it was just like, hey, because I didn't have no bread for it. I had a job. I thought I had a job. You feel me? They
Mm.
told me I was hired. They said you was hired. Then I get a call from HR saying, oh, we uh, we were we were ran about some paperwork and the drug test that you had took. So when I called, I mean when they told me that, I'm like drug test. I'm like when I went, I walked in and walked out. I didn't have no issues. I didn't have no problems. Like I literally walked in, used the restroom, walked out. So it was like, and that was around the same time I didn't smoke at all. Like I drank water. I'm chilling. Like, but it was just like dang, that's what happens. But it's just like it was something that was out of my control for a moment. So I had to learn, like, bro, you're right. So after that point, bro, I've been doing good. Like I got my internship that I've been wanting that's paid. I got a job that's paid, and I got side hustles that I do where I get paid also. So it's like I'm doing better for myself each and every day, each and every night. Like I'm growing better, better, better. Now it's like I'm in crunch time because I'm trying to graduate. So when I graduate, everything I want to be, I'm praying to God that it will be. Cause we 22, you feel me? I want to do it. I want to pop soon, but I know what I got to do to do that. Be consistent, grow, multitask into different avenues of doing things, and like just be myself in that. So it's like some of those ideas that I have in my head, or the ideas that you told me to write down, I want to put some of them into motion like soon. So it's just like I gotta take my time with that. What about you?
Um, to be quite honest, I definitely agree wholeheartedly. I definitely agree. Uh, Sometimes I get in my head about not being as close to God as I should be, but
Mm,
we're all human. We make mistakes. We're not perfect.
correct.
We all fall short. But what makes us righteous is the fact that we acknowledge that we're gonna fall short, and we still repent, and we
Right.
still chase.
Right.
So yeah, yeah, that's really all I got for that, brother. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I ain't even gonna cap to you.
I feel you, man. So what do you think is like a way you established yourself to be consistent?
Holding myself accountable, being around like-minded people.
Yeah.
But really, yeah, holding myself accountable and being around like-minded people because your network is your network.
Right.
Um, and I say holding myself account, like not being hard on yourself at all. Like, don't beat yourself up. Like, don't beat yourself up because if you beat yourself up, it's only going to push you farther away from the task. But just be nice to yourself. Like, okay, I messed up. Try again.
Right.
Because life is all about trial and error. We're not perfect. And
Right.
I'm literally talking to myself as I'm speaking to y'all. We're not perfect.
Right.
We're going to fail
Yeah.
at some point. Some days we're not always going to show up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. I mess with it. It's tough. Um, trying to think. So from freshman year to now, where do you think you established yourself?
from freshman year to now, I definitely feel like I'm way more disciplined.
Uh-huh.
Way more disciplined. I'm a lot more consistent with things. Uh, I used to get in my head too. I still kind of struggle with that, but I don't really do it as much anymore. I'm
Yeah.
I'm kind of an observer of my thoughts, just watch my thoughts pass as they come through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a lot more
Yeah.
focused, focused. If it don't apply to me, I don't go. Like
Yeah.
I'm not always in one space like how I was like my freshman and sophomore year. Like I felt like I always had to be out, always had to
Mhm.
do this, always had to do that. More so my sophomore year,
Mhm.
but now I really take pride in like being in my own space or being around like people that's gonna pour into me,
Right.
just like I'm pouring into them, and not really a one way street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I did have a problem of attracting friends, attracting relationships that where I would just pour into them, and they really don't pour that much into me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and I value my time a lot more. I'm a lot more time punctual. If I said I'm gonna do something at this set time, I'm going to do it at that set time.
Right.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I feel like I'm matured in all facets.
That makes sense. I think for me, I'm more level headed. I'm more um I'm more understandable, understanding, and I look at both sides of everything more than I did. I'm less selfish, but I'm more selfish with my feelings. Um, at the same time, it's like I just grew. Like I learned myself, I understand myself. I understand that there's just some things that I want to do so bad that in the same time, at the same token, it hurts me because I want to move so fast. I want to move so quick. Just with anything. Like I used to try to jump the gun on so much stuff. Just trying to be that daredevil because it had worked so many times. Not knowing even when I was being a daredevil and it worked, it didn't benefit me in nothing. You feel me? It didn't benefit me in life. It didn't benefit me financially. And then sometimes those things, those times where I did jump at something, it hurt me long term mentally. You feel me? So it's like I had to grow from all that. I had to learn about all that. I had to understand all that. And all that took time. It took effort. It took knowing. It took feeling. So it's like I like that. Like I like feeling my emotions now. I like learning myself. I like being able to express how I feel and what I feel, but at the same time not feel bad about it. Because it's a thing where people try to establish a thing or like a term of like when people establish how they feel and what they feel, then it becomes like they tripping or they doing too much or they in their feelings. When yeah, sometimes it could be people are in their feelings, but at the same token, I'm telling you about how I feel and my emotional status, and you try to betray that or throw that off, it's not. Feel me? It ain't P. So it's like, why, why would I put myself in this situation? Not for people, not to know that people will care, not to know that people will, you feel me, understand or know what I'm feeling. But I can't. But at the same time, I had to learn too. I can't put my feelings and emotions on people too. Because just because I'm having a bad day, I can't want you to have a bad day with me. You feel me? Just because something happened to you, it gotta happen to me. You feel me? So it's like that's why I preach so much to you, being my brother. Like people gonna make decisions every day. People gonna make choices. People gonna make good decisions. People gonna make bad decisions. At the same time, you can't control that. All you can control is what you do and how you respond. That's it. So it's like I can't tell somebody how to feel and what to feel if I ain't even been in their shoes and know what's going on. I can approach it in a way to help you think or try to figure out what that is, but I can't tell you. You feel me? Some people will say, "Well, I can tell the person if I know him." Yeah, you can tell the person if you know him, but at the same token, people change every day.
Yeah.
Relationships done in an instance. That's why there's so many couples, married couples that been together 20, 25, 30, 15 years. And you just yeah, they divorcing now. We lack loyalty now. Friendships, relationships, anything. That's why I'm so strong with y'all, like you, the game, being my friends, because y'all been loyal to me for 4 years. Four consistently though. Because in friendships that don't last long is when your loyalty is iffy. y'all want to be loyal to each other when y'all not mad at each other, not loyal to each other when y'all happy. You feel me? Because of course you gonna be happy with a person and be loyal because y'all happy. That's the loyalty it brings. But when you but when you but when you mad at that person or you have an attitude towards that person or have an emotion towards that person, some people don't lack that loyalty. I mean, they lack loyalty. They don't have that loyalty. You feel me? That's why it's like a couple months ago, um, my homeboy had called me. He was like, "Yo, so tell me why I was in the club, right? And this girl walked up to me. She was like, "Ooh, you fine." She was like, "What's your number? I want to come home with you. My nigga mad at me." Or what he said, my nigga acting up. So you feel me? She took that and you feel me? Took that as an avenue of not being loyal to her man just because he was tripping and you was mad at him. You feel me? Or they'll be like, well, he cheating on me or she was cheating on me, so I had to make it even. You just as worse as her.
Yeah,
What we get even for? You cheat on me, you break my loyalty and my trust.
I'm
I
done
have
with you.
nothing for you
Yeah, nothing.
because I'm out here being loyal to you, loving you, caring for you, and you out here, you feel me, going crazy. Who I look like? I would be the fool,
Yeah,
not I. No, I was done. No, when my ex from back then cheated on me with my partner, my homeboy, I had nothing for him or her. Nothing. You cheated on me with my homeboy, my best friend, somebody who I cared and loved for. And you think I'm gonna have something for you? No. You feel me? Then he come back to me, he cheat on you. And you still take him back.
yeah, that's crazy.
You feel me? So it's like I can't I can't I ain't gonna say I can't do that, but like I just don't want to put myself in that situation because it can take you down a dark path that I don't want to be in. I know I'm not gonna be in it because I'm established. I'm already preparing myself if it gets there. You feel me? But at the same time, it's not nothing that play in my head consistently because I'm a person that believe in positivity. Anything that I do and think of is positive because, hey, whatever happens in that situation, it happens. But I'm gonna be positive about it. I lost my apartment. I was negative that whole sequence when they was telling me I had to leave. But what did I do? I learned from it. I grown from it. When I left, when I left and I got in that car going back to Dothan, I was boo-hooing. But when I touched down in Dothan, I said, all right, maybe this is a blessing. You can grow, get your money together, get your life together, get back on your feet, get back on track. And you're gonna do the darn thing when it comes down to it. And that's what I did. I'm back on my feet. I'm back to learning. I'm back to adjusting. I'm back to doing what I need to do to be who I am. And it's gonna take time, but I'm ready for that. Feel me? That's why I got this year. That's why I got this. You feel me? This year, I feel like we both gonna shoot. We shooting. Everybody, you feel me? Everybody in the group, they shooting. We finna be global. We finna go global with what we doing because, you feel me? I feel like that's gonna happen, and it's gonna start with us though. Boys, you feel me? It's gonna start with us. Like, bro, me and you are natural born leaders. Naturally born. I see it every day. You make it. You did you when you said that you was a campus celebrity? Was you playing or was you for real?
I don't even like people tell me that stuff, and I want to believe it, but like at the same token, like I'm so humble, I'm so chill, like I don't believe it.
Hey, you a campus celebrity, folks. Like if I'm just being real, bro, you a campus celebrity. It's a lot of people that we got on our campus that have some clout, but like gang, like you like when people hear your name, they light up. You feel me? When people say RJ or they'll be like, hey, that's RJ. Like you know RJ? I was like, yeah, RJ, my brother. People like when I bring up your name and say RJ, then you feel me? People is just they be like, oh my god, like yeah, like cause you feel me? You bring like I told you, bro, you bring light to others. You feel me? But it's like because how I know I was one of them people that you brought light to. You feel me? Cause you feel me? We've been locked in. We talked every day for 2 summers,
We sure damn
back to
did.
back,
We
every
sure
day.
did. We sure did. We
It
sure did.
wasn't a it wasn't a month, a day, or a week.
We
We didn't
wasn't
talk.
checking on each
You
other.
feel me?
Yeah, that was when
Every
I was back
single day
home, wasn't it?
when you was back
Yeah.
home. Cause what was crazy when you went back home with your school thing, right? We was talking consistently every time. It would be nights, and I remember how everybody been on the game. Everybody will leave, then it just be me and you. And it got to points where when we was playing the game until like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, or me and you just talking from like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Like I still remember those days. Like I wish it was possible I can go back and clip how long we used to talk, man, like after we played the game or just on some chill stuff, like you feel me, how we talked and we learned each other so simple, like down to the nitty gritty. So then now that's where we are now. Like me and you, we live together. I see you damn near every day, off the wake up or off the sleep, nigga. Now I gotta stop saying that. But it's like we we growing. Like we gotta like we taking the steps into the right direction. And I'm glad that I'm doing it with you because we understand each other more than what we were. Because at the beginning, you feel me, it was always love. At the beginning, like it was love instantly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You was a funny ass nigga. You was like, "Hi, my name's Taj. Nice to meet you." I was like, "Bro, get your ugly ass home." But as
Hold
like we
on, bro.
started
Hold
like
on,
kicking it
hold
more.
on. I ain't ugly now. Chill out. Come on now. I'm a handsome young fella. Feel me? I might look a little rough right now.
You,
You feel me? I might look a little rough right now, but I'm still a handsome young fella now.
but
Chill
like
out.
I was like, "Bro, get your ugly ass on my face, bro." But as like me and you started kicking it like a lot more, and I learned like who you my brother, like
Right.
that, like you my brother for real, for real,
Yeah.
for real, for real, for real, for real,
As
for real.
much as we get on each other nerves,
Mm,
and this is a major key, and I feel like to y'all and y'all friendship, what it is as much as me and you get on each other nerves, we hold each other accountable,
accountable.
and we like argue from time to time, or we do something where we make each other feel some type of way. We still give each other our flowers. You feel me? We still give each other our flowers. Cause it's like that's the respect that we have and the brotherhood that me and you got. Cause you feel me? Like I never forget, bro. When I had got that, when you had told me, when I told you about my situation, you was like, bro, you ain't going nowhere. When I had got back, you was like, bro, you not going nowhere. You finna get that job. You finna. Then I end up getting the job. I end up getting my internship, and then you was like, what I told you, and then you said, I'm proud of you. When you told me that game, I was like, that's my dog. Cause I don't hear that a lot. I mean, my parents tell me, my family tell me, but to hear it from you, it made me feel real good for my brother. Tell me I'm proud. So that's why when you, um, I remember the day. It was that day. It was that week when you had like a couple bad days back to back. Remember that week? You was just like you was in your head. You didn't know what was going on. You was confused about some stuff, but you was like you trying to be better. That's why when I seen you when I was coming in from work, I was like, I'm proud of you. And then it's like when I said that, your eyes, it's like something clicked in your head, and then that's when I forgot what happened. I forgot what happened after that, but we did something. You feel me? And it was just good vibe. So that's how that works. G.
That's real.
It's real.
For real. Get your friends they flowers early.
What they said, give them to them while they alive, not while they dead. That's what Auntie told me last night. She at work, she was like, "Give me my flowers while I'm alive. I don't want them when I'm dead." She was like, "I like flowers." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
Chat, your boy is tired. This was a great conversation.
Great.
Do you have anything that you want to conclude with?
Um, be positive even in your worst times because your worst times could be the things that make you who you are today. So be positive.
Get out your head.
All right, y'all. Well, we'll be back next week. We gonna be back next week and do some do some more content. So y'all let us know down below in the comment section what y'all think, what y'all feel. If y'all have any questions, we'll look at the comment section for next week and we will post it. I mean, not we'll post it, but we'll answer y'all questions. RJ had go through and we'll answer y'all questions and see y'all. You feel me? See what y'all think. All right,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Peace.